Good morning children, welcome to Standard 3 Language Lesson 7, the subject and the predicate. Today we are going to learn this lesson. Before that, you take out your Standard 3 Collins English Grammar and Composition book and turn to page number 35. Students, see here, the subject and the predicate we are going to learn today is, here it is written, which person or animal are we talking about in these sentences. So first have a look. Tom wanted to be a magician. About whom we are talking about? Who wanted to be a magician? Tom. Then second one, the stranger gave Aladdin a magic lamp. Who gave Aladdin a magic lamp? Who? See, I am questioning before the verb gave. Who gave Aladdin a magic lamp? Answer, the stranger. Means we are talking about the stranger. Sinbad sailed his ship to a faraway land. Who sailed? Sinbad. Goldilocks ate the porridge. Who ate the porridge? Goldilocks. Student, we have already learnt about what a sentence is and the types of sentences in our previous lessons. Now let's learn about the parts of sentences. Student, remember all sentences have two parts. How many parts? Two parts. One is subject and the other is the predicate. What is a subject? The part of a sentence that talks about a noun is the subject of the sentence. Remember, Goldilocks ate the porridge. So about whom we were talking? We were talking about Goldilocks. So here subject example is Goldilocks. Now we will see what is a predicate. The other part of the sentence that tells us about the subject is the predicate of the sentence. Means a predicate followed by a verb along with other sentences is called a predicate. A predicate tells us about the subject, okay, like Goldilocks ate the porridge. Goldilocks is our subject. What he did, what action he did? He ate the porridge. So here, ate the porridge will be the predicate. Student, also remember in a sentence, the subject is a person or a thing that does the action, okay. It can be a person or a thing or an animal who does the action. In that same sentence, the object is a person or thing that receives the action of the subject. In the subject and predicate, we also have object. What is object? Object can be a person or a thing who is the receiver of the action of the subject, who receives the action of the subject. Because if subject is doing something, that action is received by someone, that is called object. Okay, student? Student, here you see in subject and predicate, the lion roared at Flake. Here you see the lion. The lion is our subject. Roared at Flake. Roared at Flake is our predicate. Roared is a verb followed by other sentences is our predicate. Here Flake. Flake is the, whom did the lion roared? The lion roared at Flake. So Flake will be the object. But this roared at Flake is our predicate. Here you see Flake hid behind Zizi. Flake, who is doing the action? Flake. What he did? He hid. He hid behind whom? He hid behind Zizi. So hide behind Zizi is our predicate and Flake is our subject and Zizi is our object. Okay student, let's us look into the book. Turn to page number 35. Look student, in sentences we talk someone or something and we say something about them. Tamanna is learning to speak Spanish. Here Tamanna is our subject and here you see Tamanna is our subject and from is learning to speak English is our predicate. Okay. Tariq wants to be a painter. Tariq is the subject and wants to be a painter is the predicate. A sentence can be divided into two parts that I have already taught you. The subject of a sentence is the person, animal, or thing about whom the sentence is. Example, the woodpecker is making a hole in the tree. About whom we are talking? We are talking about the woodpecker. They are planning to buy a new car. Who are planning to buy a new car? They. Remember one thing, student, whenever you will question who or what, and you have to put this who and what before a verb, okay, and the answer what it will be is your subject, will be your subject. Every time remember this. The predicate of the sentence is the part of tell us something about the subject. The lighthouse was damaged in the storm. Okay, the lighthouse so was damaged in the storm. Every time remember, a predicate starts with a verb and followed by other sentences, other nouns also it can be, but it will start with a verb. Birds are chirping outside the window. Who are chirping? Birds. Birds will be our subject. Are chirping outside the window will be our predicate. The subject usually comes before the predicate. Every time remember, subject usually comes before the predicate. Also remember, students, there are few subjects which are silent. Okay, so in those cases we usually put you. Like if I am saying shut up, this is a sentence. Okay, shut is a verb. Okay, and here there's nothing. In this case we presume it to be a silent subject, you. Okay, so this will be our subject and this will be our predicate. Example, we will win the match. Subject, we. Predicate, will win the match. We is the subject, predicate is will win the match. Okay, student. Also remember, student, in a sentence everything other than the subject is the predicate. Okay, at times the subject comes in the middle of the predicate. Sometimes it may happens. Usually the subject comes before a noun. Usually a subject comes before in a sentence, but sometimes it also can come in the middle. Like here you see, down the mouse ran. Here the mouse, see, subject. This sentence can also be read as the mouse ran down. Subject, the mouse, predicate, ran down. To identify the subject of the sentence, ask the question who or what to the verb, which I have earlier shown you. The answer is the subject. I am writing a letter. Who is writing a letter? I. This is the subject of the sentence. Okay, students. So, hope you have understand the lesson subject and predicate. In the next part of the video, I will give you the exercises. Okay, student. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.